Привет, друзья! С вами Энтони. В этом видео я расскажу вам короткую историю обо мне, полностью на английском языке. Если вы хотите выучить английский естественным образом и узнать больше обо мне, то посмотрите это видео до конца. Ребята, если вы уже давно смотрели мои видео, вы знаете, что мне очень нравится приложение Dual Cards. Если вы не знаете о Dual Cards, то это наверняка самое лучшее приложение для изучения языков. Dual Cards — это бесплатное приложение, в котором вы можете импортировать видео с YouTube с субтитрами и одновременно смотреть видео и читать субтитры. Если вы не понимаете ни слова, вы можете нажать на слово и появится быстрый перевод. И я всегда говорю вам, что учить слова в контексте — это лучше. И, к счастью, в этом приложении вы можете нажать на предложение и найти перевод. И если вы хотите повторить эти слова, просто нажмите на «Сохранить», «Save», а затем, когда вы закончите видео, вы можете повторить эти слова. Чтобы импортировать видео, все, что вам нужно сделать, это либо скопировать ссылку с YouTube, или либо просто найти любое видео по любой теме, который вы хотите. Я думаю, что это очень эффективно, потому что, например, если вам нравится путешествовать, вы можете поискать путешествия, и будут много видео о путешествии. Если вы хотите попробовать Dual Cards для изучения языка, попробуйте, это бесплатно, и это помогает моему каналу. Нажмите на ссылку в описании этого видео или на ссылку в комментариях. Спасибо большое Dual Cards за спонсорство этого видео. Okay, now a short story about me. My name is Carlos Anthony Lopez, and I was born here in California 23 years ago, June 17th, 1998, at 1 o'clock in the morning. I was born in a pretty small hospital here in the city of Indio, California, and I've lived here all my life. I was born here and I still live here in the Coachella Valley in California. And when I was 4 years old, I attended elementary school. I attended kindergarten. And I remember very well that kindergarten was an amazing experience. The teachers were very kind. I met a lot of people, made a lot of friends, and we drew a lot, read a lot, sang, and we also slept. In kindergarten, there's a thing called nap time, and they give us, I think, 1 hour to sleep, and we just slept for 1 hour. It was amazing. And then when I was about 10 years old, I decided to do karate. That was in 2008. I decided to do karate with my cousins and my brothers. We all did karate. That lasted about 2 years. And at the same time, I started skateboarding. I bought a skateboard. Me and my friends started skating. And I was so into skateboarding. I loved it so much. I wanted to become a professional skateboarder. People asked me, what do you want to do? I said, I want to be a professional skateboarder. But unfortunately, I was not a really good skater. I only knew some tricks, but my brother was better than me. My cousin was better than me. But I just did it for fun. And in 2012, I attended high school. I was 14 years old and I went to high school and I had French lessons. That was the first time I studied a foreign language. And it was amazing. Right off the bat, I wanted to learn languages. I loved it so much, and I studied French for 3 years in high school, but I wasn't really the best student. I almost never did my homework. They would give me homework, I would read it and laugh and say, I'm not gonna do this. I didn't do my homework. As a result, I got in trouble. They sent me to another school with other students who had bad grades, and I cried. I was like, wow. And at that time, I realized that I needed to improve my life. What am I doing? But it was actually a really good experience because, yeah, I learned to be more responsible, and I also enjoyed that school. I made new friends at that school, continuation school. That's what they're called, continuation schools, where they send students who have bad grades to make them, to discipline them. And yeah, I graduated in 2016, and right after high school, I went to my local community college Here in my city, we have a community college called College of the Desert. And I decided to study political science at college. It was 2016, so we had the general election, and I was so interested in politics. I'm still interested in politics, but I remember a year later after that, I decided to study linguistics because I continued learning French and I decided to learn Russian. And I realized that, yeah, I want to learn languages. That's my mission in life, to learn languages and teach people languages. Towards the end of 2019, beginning of 2020, I decided to learn Russian. And 2 years later, I still speak Russian. I still use it every day. I use it on my channel. I use it with my girlfriend. I use it with my friends. So Russian is really important for me. And by the way, in 2018, I flew to Europe for the first time, and I got to use my French. I was able to use French and speak French with people in France. I went to Ireland, England, France, Belgium, Italy, and even Monaco. And this experience even further encouraged me to learn more languages. When I went to Italy, I listened to the Italian language. It sounded so beautiful. I wanted to learn Italian. When I went to Belgium, I heard Dutch, and oh, I want to learn Dutch now. So yeah, every time I visit a new country, I want to learn that language. And this year I returned to Europe, but this time I traveled to Eastern Europe and I visited Ukraine. I met up with my girlfriend there and we traveled across Ukraine. I stayed in a hotel in the center of Kiev called Hotel Kreshchatyk. And I think the third or second day, third day, I went to Chernobyl, to Pripyat. Me and my girlfriend bought tickets and we went on a bus to Pripyat. It was a very interesting experience. The roads in Ukraine are not the best, but it was awesome. Another downside, another negative was that it was really hot that day and we only took 2 bottles of water. And we quickly finished the water and we got dehydrated because it was like 35 degrees Celsius. We were walking and walking and walking. But overall, it was a cool experience. I'm gonna go back to Ukraine in April, and this time I want to do it again, but be prepared and take more water. Yeah, and currently I live with my parents and my 2 brothers. I have a younger brother, his name is Alex. He's 20 years old. And my youngest brother, Fernando, is 17 years old. And I'm 23 years old. We have a 3-year difference. And many people ask me, what do I study now? What do I do as a job? And actually, my job is this, just YouTube. Teaching people English and making videos. This is my job, and I'm really happy to be able to do this. And yeah, I'm gonna continue to make YouTube videos as long as I can. And that's about it for today, guys. If you have any more questions, just send me a message in the comments section or in my Instagram, and I'll gladly answer your questions if I have the time for it. And if you enjoyed this video and found it useful, then leave a like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.